What's up guys, this is Sean and today we are in Palm Hills, Kajang. Let's go! We are now in the ground floor, and because the land cost is also slightly cheaper, hence the treatment for car parking is very different. So if we go to the city center, right, it's most often the time basement car park or elevated car park because they want to maximize the entire floor area for the building footprint. But if you look at this one, what they do is they have some shades for the car park, which is very good, just that if it's raining, then it's not as convenient. Next to the car park will be the child's playground, and I like the landscape at the fencing area. So it's pretty heavily landscaped, so it kind of softened the edges. Also, you will see my favorite basketball court. Sometimes when you look into ways, right, it's actually called Palm Hills. The actual name for the building is called Residency Bukit Palma, but most often the time the post department will not recognize the English name. So certain local authorities, they are quite particular about having building names in Malay language. The first impression of the site, you are traveling across all the landed homes, which is very low density. What you can see now, it's a lot of potential development upcoming in front. The land has been cleared. They put some crusher runs already. Just to look a bit further away, that's UTAR Sungai Long area. So today it's a audience unit, and let's go check it out. We are now here, 2 lifts serving 20 units. It's pretty intense, but what I like is the window for the lift lobby. So you can see one this side, you can see one this side, which is pretty bright. That's the upcoming highway that will connect straight to Ambang. And you can see the surrounding is all very low rise, low density, and it's so quiet. Okay, next to the lift lobby there will be fire escape, and this is the refuse chamber. You can see immediately it's concrete furniture, don't give you tiles in it. And this is it. Wow, full height wall tiles, nice. Window, no one really stays in yet, but you can already feel the smell. Yeah, this one is poor quality by the contractors. So in this kind of projects, right, it's very important that you must understand it's very cost focused. Instead of putting in plaster ceiling the whole stretch of corridor, they put it up like this. It's not a problem. Also, it's very tidy. So this is 1.5 width, ceiling height is not bad, but those units that is further from the floor, you can immediately see that it's going to be slightly darker. The question is, why don't they just extend the unit's wall all the way here, rather than leaving it empty like that? Since the structural elements are already in place, it doesn't cost a lot more to just push another slab, then the wall or just push over. Because of the typology of the floor layouts, right, you tend to have every unit like a corner unit. So that enables every bedroom to have windows. This will be the unit. This is your foyer. I like it. The ceiling height is rather high, 3 meters. And let's go check out the unit. Okay, coming into the unit, this is a 1211 square feet freehold, and when the owner bought, it's like 400,000. So if you look into the sub-sale market right now, it's around 480. So I think there's certain level of capital appreciation. This is the unit. When we come in, you can see that this is those rather linear, elongated form of layout. There will be a kitchen tucked on the side, and then 1, 2, 3 bedrooms. Then you have a balcony. Common problems of layouts of such is that the internal spaces, especially at this area, will be very dark because the daylight cannot reach the internal spaces. That's your balcony already, and you can see that even with all the lights on, right, this space still rather dark, but just that there's a lot of space. Look into the width. This is a 3.7 meters width, which is very wide. On a normal standard living room, it's only 3 meters 10 feet. This is not the first time we visited such layout, and we always don't know what to do with this area itself. The dining space is like for 4 or for 6 already, but it still looks rather small in this layout. And after the dining, there will be the living. And let's go check out the views. There's 2 orientations to this building, one facing the bungalows, then one facing the forest view. And something to take note, you need to make sure that how long more will it be kept empty. And since this building has been very well received by the public, so they will want to start the next phase immediately. And if you buy facing the construction site, so there's a 3-feet balcony, steel handrail, and all your aircon compressors are here. In this kind of layout, it's very focused on cost. Hence, you will see certain treatments. For example, it doesn't cost a lot more to just extend the window like another 2 feet upwards, right? And layouts like this, let's say we have a guest here. Anyone who comes out from the room, I can immediately see everything in the room. So in terms of privacy, it's not very encouraged. So you have a beam right across your space, but I think the makeover guys kind of like camouflage it nicely. Let's go check out the kitchen. What I like here is that if I were to choose to partition this, I think it's still possible. Nothing is provided in the unit when it was handed over, so all this is added on by the owner himself. So it's natural before you walk into the kitchen, there will be a drop, and it has a certain quality of anti-slip to it. Like this is smooth, this is coarse, smooth. And here will be your fridge. You take out stuff, you wash, you prepare. Original, they will have 5 feet tiles. Then this will be the yard space where you can put your washing machine. This is connecting to the void area. So like we mentioned, every bedroom will have their own windows. I like that there's a window here, so there's still a possibility for me to extend all the way. So yard space most likely will be the wet kitchen area. Okay, from the kitchen, this is a smaller bedroom. This is a very small window, but at least you have ventilation. But if you were to just switch off the lights, this is what it looks like 1 o'clock daytime. Moving on, something to complement the floor tiles, I like the size, it's rather huge, including the skirtings. This is the common bathroom, so let's go check it out. This is by Regan. I like full height wall tiles, no shower screen, but the tone, it's okay. So for WC as well, Regan, you have your window. So this is rather big for a bathroom. Well, that's a good thing. So you have this compartment to place your shampoos and stuff. Although direct access to the bedroom via the toilet is good, but just that the door swings, hence I cannot put in shower screen. Practical, functional, just that it's kind of weird lah. Okay, moving on, this is the second bedroom and it's wide. You can actually solidly place a double bed and still have a lot of space. You can even put in a study desk if you want, and the window is connecting to the void as well. So this is the double width. Okay, so this is the void space. Most likely is for ventilation purposes and for daylighting lah. If you want view, sorry. And the window size is designed, again, cost effective, but better have than don't have lor. So this location is a rather residential focused location, nothing much going on in terms of commercial. You don't have a lot of action here, you don't have a lot of office areas here, and you are just very close to both Sungai Long and Kajang Town. Oh yeah, so we mentioned just now that this unit just got rented, the tenancy agreement just got signed. It's 1,007, right? 1,007 for these 3 bedrooms. Positive cash flow a little bit. After the second bedroom, this is your principal bedroom. Wow! Okay, I think the spaces of every bedroom is nice. Just that how I wish the window can be extended. They will look so much more different already. Like this will look a very atas bedroom already. Just stretch this. However, let's check out the view. It's your neighborhood view with, wow, look at all the mountains. Very low density, and that is the highway that we were talked about. So you are right in the junction. Next time you want to go KL, let's check out the principal bathroom. Again, it's region, basin, WC region, shower area. So I have mentioned this before. This area to be placed a toilet is kind of wasted lah, because the toilet can be placed inside, put in the mechanical ventilation, you free up this entire facade, you can put in a full-fledged sliding window with a balcony, right? Immediately this unit will feel very, very different. Well, that's design oriented. This one, cost effectiveness is way better. There's never right, never wrong. It depends on what kind of budget and what kind of product range that you will get. So I guess that's pretty much for the unit. It's a very direct, old school layout, but the scale is nice. You want height, got height. You want width, got width. You want window, got window. You want everything, got. Just that, can it be improved? Can. Okay, so this will be with all the lights on. Let's try switching off the light. Yeah, still manageable, but this turn it to the very high ceiling. Okay, we are in the facility deck, and this is again the big difference between cost focus and design focus. This may sound very technical, but bear with me. What dictates the structural system or the structural design of a building? Usually it's the car parks below. You can see that every 3 car parks you will have a column. That arrangement of columns will reflect directly into the unit layout itself. Hence you will have very weird layouts, like why we don't just extend the units and you have very long unit from your door to your balcony. Then internal spaces all get all weird. So all the mechanical elements are all exposed at the most glamorous space of yours, which is the facility deck. Yeah, they have some playgrounds and all, but you look into all this empty space. For what? Next to the gym, you have the swimming pool. I like the swimming pool. I like the treatment of flooring. So this kind of color, it's very conventional. But then look into the view, I think it's fine. You have certain architectural treatments. Next to the pool, you will have more empty spaces. You have certain pavilions where you can chill. So this is some steel structures with some concrete chairs. I don't think this is actually real quartz also. Again, it's very functional, but I just almost tripped. Why in the world would you put up such high of a... One thing I like is the landscape. Although they use very simple treatments, right? They use their kombucha, some palms. From the other side of the pool, so you have this again, empty area, landscape area. So these are the beams that is from the bottom of the car park. So I think that's all for the tour, right? It's now time for Sean take 3 on 3. The first thing I like definitely is the price. 400,000, you get a 3-bedroom apartment located next to the highway and the new highway, which is EKVE. And you're pretty close to Utah, you're pretty close to Kajang town. Now you can have the best audio quality ever. And congratulations to the owner as well. They rent out a unit at 1,007, which is higher than his installment amount. So that's a very, very good deal. So number 2, as we discussed, it's the surrounding serenity. So if you are looking for a home to live in, you are those kind of person that you just need serenity, this is the location. The entire surrounding is all very residential focused. Nothing crazy in terms of high-rise and mixed development complexes, nothing like that. The third thing I like is the attempt of developer trying to give whatever the market here wants. So if I were to have 400,000, right, I'm looking for scale rather than design quality. It means, right, 3-bedroom, check. Ceiling height 3 meters, check. Width 3.7, check. Corridor width, nice. Corridor height, nice. Facility deck, everything you need. Swimming pool got, games room got, gym got. Is the size okay? It's not bad. And that is exactly what the market here wants. So the first thing that I don't like is the cost-effective approach. If you look into the floor plate, right, 20 units served by 3 lifts, but luckily they divide into left wing and right wing. Quite commonly we will see such layouts where 3 rooms straight away in the same wall. The problem with that is you have that very big empty wall with a very dark internal space. On the same point, if you look into the principal bathroom, right, I would put it internally so I can free up the facade wall to have a wider window, and that will immediately change the product drastically. Another design problem is you have a lot of mechanical elements like this in your space that is supposed to be the most glamorous, your facility deck. But now you just have a lot of empty space, don't know what to do with it. Point number 2, if you are looking for exceptional high returns and high capital appreciation, right, This is a very own stay focused kind of product. After the owner gone through the makeover process, the renter kind of received good response, so he got lucky. I think it's skills lah. So he was quick enough to actually respond to the market. Last of all, something to take note for current owners as well is the future development of the land in front of. As you were promised forest view initially, I'm not sure how long the forest view is going to last. Because if you look into the EKVE, it was supposed to complete in 2019. Now it's 2020. That will be a huge catalyst for this entire area. So I think that's about it. Shout out to the owner. Thank you for showing us his brand new investment. Do I like the project? I don't mind staying here actually. Like 400,000 is very, very affordable, and if we work from home all the time, I think it's fine. Just that again, can it be better? Definitely. But I am really, really enjoying the surrounding. And with that, if you like this episode, like it, share it, and even subscribe for more information like this. Until next time, this is Sean Tan. Ciao.